loves, so today I am bringing you another video. Today it's a little bit differently because I wanted to do a first impressions video. I bought some new products recently and I wanted to share them with you. I haven't tried any of these products besides the back of my hand, and I was basically getting some necessities that I needed in Sephora. I am on a no makeup buying kind of thing, but I did need a foundation because, as you can tell, my typical foundation that I love this foundation, is running quite low, and it is a bit dark for me right now. And this is the Too Faced Warm Beige. It's the foundation that I pretty much use every day. I love this foundation. It is my everyday foundation. I adore it. But I needed a new foundation, and I went to Sephora. And I did just that. I picked up 3 products, 1 skincare product and 2 makeup products. They also gave me a little sample of the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve face cream, which I won't be using. Maybe if I needed like an emergency I would use this, but I'm not going to share this with you today on the video. What I did first pick up is something that I have been wanting to try for quite some time. It is the Coop Raw Sauce Hydrating Nourishing Essence, and this is a uniquely powerful essence, which is with a high concentration of maple tree sap to deliver intense hydration and nourishment. And it's also skin soothing, and it's rich in like nutrients and stuff. So it's supposed to give you a youthful looking glow from within. And I've been wanting to try this, so I got the teeny tiny one, and this retailed for $14, and it is for all skin types. I've used essences before, and I haven't really got into it, but I've been dying to really try this one, and I've read pretty good reviews on Sephora, so I picked this up, and so it looks like this. It comes in a glass container, and it says Coop Raw Sauce, and it's an Acer maple water 100%. And yeah, so it looks like this. Really, it has like this bamboo imitation kind of top. And how you use this is you're supposed to take a little bit out and put it all over your skin. So I got this, and this is a 1.35 fluid ounce, which is not bad if you're going to try something. And if I really like this, I would buy the full size. The next thing I picked up was the Makeup Forever Step 1 primer, and this was I believe the hydrating equalizer one, hydrating primer, and it was which is step number 1 but number 3, and it looks like this. And I got this because Jaclyn Hill always talks about this, and so many people really talk highly about this primer. And to be completely honest, besides the sample of the YSL primer that I normally use in my tutorials, I don't own a primer. I don't normally believe in primers, I guess you can say, but I did want to give this a try, so I can see if I like it or not. And yeah, I've been wanting to try a primer. I don't normally, but I wanted to try something new and different, and I got this one because why not? And then the next product I got, which was the reason why I went to Sephora, was I wanted to try the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation, and I got the color 33 Beige. And I will say that it was kind of difficult to pick out a color for this particular foundation because I felt like they were all so yellow. But then when I did put a little bit on my face, this seemed to match the most. And I feel like when I look at a foundation, I always go for these olive, really yellow toned colors, and I'm not necessarily extremely yellow tone. I have an olive complexion, but sometimes the really yellow ones make me look a little off. So it looks like this. This comes in a glass container, so I don't know how safe. Oh well, most foundations come in glass containers, but anyway. Comes in a glass container, so you're supposed to shake it up, and it comes, like, you have to take the top off, and it comes like this. So I don't know how messy this is going to be, but we shall see how it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the Coop raw sauce, and I want to see how I like and how this feels on the skin. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take, my hands are clean, I did just wash my face, and I toned my face with some of the Caudalie beauty elixir. So I did that, and now what I'm going to do, because it says to tone your face first, so I toned with that, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few, just a few drops, because it's quite thick. Ooh. Rub it in and press it into my skin. It has a really pretty scent. So I'm pressing it in and it's getting a little tackier, which I guess is a good thing, because what I'm going to do next is let this sit for like a second. I feel like it's already been soaked up into my skin, which is kind of nice. And I'm going to go in with my moisturizer. I'll use my daytime moisturizer, which is the Caudalie Resveratrol Lift with the SPF 20. Am I taking my brows off? Probably am. So the foundation is supposed to be full coverage, so we shall see. I was feeling it in the store, and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. I feel like I have to really hydrate my skin, which is why I'm going in with like the raw sauce first, and then I put the moisturizer on, and then I'm going to use the hydrating base, because I do not want this to like look cakey or settle into any fine lines. I really want this to just look natural and even. And yeah, the brush, I think today what I'm going to use, because I don't really want to, I don't have a clean beauty blender right now, so I'm going to use the Morphe M439 brush to apply this, and we shall see. Hopefully in another video I can show you how it is with the beauty blender, and see if it works with the beauty blender. I don't think it will, because it's such a thin consistency. I'm kind of nervous to use it with the beauty blender, and I'm kind of worried, like, if I want to know whether or not it's going to be able to, if it will set really well with like a powder, or if I need a powder. So we shall see. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with my Step 1 Makeup Forever primer. I'm going to use a little bit of this, which looks like this. It's like the blue container. And I'm going to put this all over too. I'm going to work this in my skin until I feel it a little tacky, so that I know that the foundation is going to stick. Now, I'm not going to lie, my last video that I did, which went up on Wednesday, I put a foundation and I mixed the two. And I don't know, I've used them before, but I don't know if my skin, since I haven't used them in such a long time, but I got them not that long ago. I think my skin had a little bit of reaction, and it clogged my pores a little bit, so whatever. But, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation, and I'm just going to I'm going to shake it up. Like it says to shake really well. And I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to dot this where I need it, because I want to put it on and then blend it out fast. So this side first. one side with the foundation on, and I think that the color actually matches me perfectly. You can see that I had like a little discoloration right here, and it covered it really well. You can hardly see it. It doesn't feel like I have a ton of makeup on either, which is nice. It doesn't feel heavy, and it's drying really pretty. Like, I feel like my pores just look so minimized in a sense, but I also feel like, scoot you in, I feel like you can still see my skin. Like, it's full coverage, but you can still really see my skin, and you can really, it depends on what kind of coverage you want. I feel like you can get light to like medium to full coverage depending on how much you use. I feel like the color was a perfect match for me. I wouldn't go any darker and I wouldn't go any lighter. And I think compared to this side, you can see that I have like any discolorations. It looks so flawless. So I'm just going to work on this side now. And I'm literally, like, what I take out, this is about, that's about how much I used on this side, and I did 2 layers. This is what the foundation looks like all over. I don't know how it's picking up on camera, but I feel like it really does match my complexion and like my hands and everything. It looks so good, like completely. Alright, love, so this is the foundation completely on. I did put bronzer, blush, and highlight on. I added a little bit of mascara and put myself together for the sake of the video. So yeah, I want to say that I really am truly loving the finish and how well the foundation applies. I did use, like I said in the video, the Morphe M439 brush, which is like this dome shaped kind of kabuki brush, a little bit more compact, and that applied it really well. I will be doing another look, and maybe I'll use it with a beauty blender and see how I like it, but I'm really liking it with those dome shaped brushes with these synthetic bristles. I'm really liking the foundation all in all. And as far as the primer, I think that the Raw Sauce by Coop and the primer really made a difference on how this applied. So I feel like if you have really dry skin, I wouldn't really recommend this foundation for you. But if you have like normal to combination oily skin, this with like a hydrating primer, because I feel like even if you have oily skin, sometimes you can have like little dry patches. You really want to hydrate your skin with this foundation so that it applies really beautifully and really seamlessly. So skincare would be something that I highly recommend. It's an important asset to when applying this foundation, in my opinion. When I did try it on in store, my skin, I washed my face and I put moisturizer on, but I did not do what I did today, where I really prepped and primed my skin, and it looked a little like in here, I thought it was going to be really drying around my nose, but because I did that first step of skincare, I think that's what made the foundation go on and set really beautifully. So that's one thing that I would recommend with this foundation. The primer, I'm just going to keep trying out. I really like it so far. What I like is it's not that silicone feeling primer. So I really wanted to work it into the skin where it got to the point where it was kind of tacky, so that when I put the foundation on, it really held on to the foundation. The foundation held on really good to the primer. And of course, I really do like this Coop raw sauce. I do have to keep trying it. And I can let you know, like, if you wanted to see like a review or a blog post on that, or if you guys want to see my skincare routine, I would love to film that for you guys. I do use a lot of high-end skincare products that basically have changed my life, and it's what I do on a daily basis. If you saw any marks or scarring on my face, that is because it is going to be that time of the month very soon, and that is just a normal thing, and that's what happens. So yeah. Oh, what I have on my lips, I wanted to let you guys know, is a ColourPop liquid matte, which the only thing I don't like about these ColourPops is that the whole thing just fades away. But it's the ColourPop liquid lip in Clueless. So I have this on, and then I have, which is a MAC lip gloss, but this was a limited edition one, but one that I would recommend that's quite similar is Oyster Girl, but this one was Reckless Desire, and this came out in one of their collections. So I have those two put on together, but if you wanted something similar, just Oyster Girl. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I thoroughly liked putting it together for you guys. I ran home and I was like, I'm gonna try out these products. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. It would mean the world to me if you did. And follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna leave everything linked down below, and you can check out my blog. I haven't really posted in a really long time, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, and I really am enjoying filming at least once or twice a week. What I will say is, though, I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm trying to have a set schedule for every Wednesday and Friday at 11 o'clock Standard Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Standard Eastern Time. I will have a video up for you guys. So I'm trying to do everything. I'm trying to get into the swing of everything, but I feel like I'm doing pretty good. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Check everything out below and look at my last videos. They will be linked also in the description box. And until my next video, you guys, I hope you enjoy and have a wonderful day. Bye!